know, an example of how Australia has completely changed.
Give me time to realize my crime.
That's not
Let me love and steal. I have done inside your eyes. How can I be real? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Wow. Precious kisses, words that hurt me. Lovers never ask you why. If it's love that you want from me, then take it away. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me? I'm sorry.
I love the outfit.
Thank you so much. This doesn't normally get accepted, so
Oh,
thank
you're
you.
in the right home here.
Thank you. My name's Sheldon Riley. I'm 18 years old. I'm from the Gold Coast. Fashion is my life. I look at myself as a blank canvas and I think, you know, makeup and nail polish and jewelry and, you know, big clothes and big crazy fabrics. That's me expressing myself. It was definitely hard growing up. I was different, you know, I didn't fit in. I have always felt out of place, even since I was little. I didn't think being myself was the right thing to do, so it was hard, and I felt like I was hiding. I didn't want to be myself because I didn't know what that was and what that meant for me, so it was easier just to stay in the dark. I sat at home, I sung Cyndi Lauper, I sung Amy Winehouse, and I sung Elvis, and, you know, they were my friends. I'm definitely still searching for who I am as a person, and I'm really hoping the voice stage can offer that for me. I feel like it's that last piece of the puzzle I just haven't, you know, quite found yet, but I'm ready.
Never, ever look for acceptance. You know, take me as I am, that should be your motto.
Thank you so much.
You know what? What was really nice, I mean, obviously...
You're so beautiful.
Oh. What was really nice, because obviously that song is so personal to me. You know, it's my own personal love story in a way. And it's almost impossible to imagine anyone else singing it, you know, and you just added so much kind of sadness to it. And what was really interesting, when we turned, you got better. So that tells me, I mean, that you are a kind of natural performer. So far, you're the most fun person that's appeared in front of our eyes. And no, but there's also a very serious side to you, and I want to explore that. And you've definitely got that.
Yeah. I feel like I'm having this out-of-body moment where I just love seeing the fact that you get up there and sing one of George's songs that means so much to him, and seeing your reaction to people loving what you do. And then I'm feeling just really grateful right now to sit here and really grateful for people, you know, just connecting with you in this moment and seeing a dream come true.
Thank you.
Your voice was beautiful. I loved how you sang that song. I think you're really special.
Thank you so much.
It's
I really
beautiful.
appreciate it. Oh my gosh, do I have to make a choice now? This is insane. I watched a performance last year and you inspired me so much, and I just want to say thank you so much. You let people like me wear what I want to wear and put these lashes on that take thousands of years. You've just inspired me so much. I'm going to go with Team George. Thank you so much.
Welcome home, baby.
There is a lot of affectation in your voice. You do a lot of what I call vowel soloing.
oh, it's all a bit like this, oh. And you don't need to do that.
Okay.
Iron it out. The worst thing Sheldon could do is kind of over-sing, do that kind of weird, you know, chewing the vowels.
I think there's a barrier there, George.
Well, we'll get rid of it.
I just feel like I need to take it somewhere.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You do not need to take it somewhere. You need to make an investment emotionally. There's a little touch of the Sam Smith in your performance, and you need to watch that as well.
What do you mean by that?
Just that you sound a lot like him, and I think that's deliberate. Sam Smith's amazing. He's my neighbour. I hear him warming up in the bath, but that position is gone. I think for you, it's about going away and unlearning some bad habits.
Okay.
We need to find your voice. But now it's out of my hands. You know, now, the next time I see Sheldon, it will be on the stage.
The knockout starts right now.
No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through.
All right.
There's no talking to you. Do you believe in life after love?
Wow.
I can feel something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough, no.
Sheldon, you about darn near made me cry because I don't know what you were going through up there, but it made me feel it. You're just so emotionally magnetic, and I just love watching you, listening to you.
Well, firstly, I can't go past the overalls here.
My dad and I have this really close relationship, and he's an amazing artist.
He painted that?
Yeah, back and front.
Oh.
That is so cool.
Talent runs in the family.
I think I'm gonna take a risk and, you know, kind of go with my instinct. And the artist that I'm gonna take through is gonna be Sheldon.
Sheldon, congratulations! You're going through.
Yeah.
How do you feel about going up against each other?
I don't know, there's something like this weird connection here.
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
she seems a bit different for her age, and so do I, so... Yeah, well, look, boo.
For you, Sheldon, you think far too much about what you do,
Yep.
and you got to watch that you don't allow kind of drama of
Yep.
what you're wearing and what's on your face to sort of take over the performance.
Yep.
Dial it in a bit, like
Yep.
bring it back, strip it back.
I think the thing I'm scared of is really facing that demon and going up there and really just being myself, not faking anything at all, being genuine, being honest, and just putting myself out there.
Fine light in a beautiful sea, I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky.
You're a shooting star, I see a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky.
Nice, I like the arrangement.
I knew that we'd become one right away, right away.
At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the light inside of your eyes.
Tonight, you and I,
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Eye to eye, so alive.
I I really felt like Sheldon really shined. There were times I felt like the song kind of took a flat note and then you were the one to pull it right back up, and I found that really impressive.
You really are very special. You've just got that superstar quality, and I think that as long as you stay authentic and keep it real to you, then you'll be unstoppable. You're very, very talented.
Thank you so much.
Arms rise to the universe, says we, moonshine and Molly. When you hold me,
I saw the light inside your eyes.
tonight, you and I,
We're beautiful diamonds in the sky.
shine bright like a diamond,
Shine bright like a diamond.
shine bright like a diamond. Oh yeah,
Shine bright like a diamond.
shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Like diamonds in the sky.
In this moment, I'm gonna choose Sheldon.
Sheldon is, you know, a beautiful little butterfly with a hint of drama,
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
but suffers with a little bit of self-confidence. How are you feeling about this whole experience?
I know, a bit shaken by a few things. I don't know, I think a lot of people look at me and think, oh, makeup, you know, getting through because he's clothes and that kind of thing, but it's just not,
Oh,
you know, that's not
who
it.
said that? Well,
Oh,
this is stuff online?
Yeah. It's hard reading comments like that, especially knowing how hard I've worked for it. I'm just sitting here going, what else do I have to do to prove myself?
I think you've got to really stop worrying about what other
Yeah.
people think and enjoying the fact that you've made it to the lives.
Yeah, right?
For Sheldon's first live performance, I've given him Radiohead Creep, which is an anthem. You really need to find the sensitivity in the beginning of this song, and I feel like you've just got to bring a real fragility to it, you know? And you're very nervous.
Yeah. It's just a bit scary when somebody who's so amazing can see right through you.
Don't worry about how people are going to judge you, what they're going to think. You've got to make this magical.
Yeah.
We're going into the live shows. And if you're nervous now, what's it going to be like on the night?
You were here before. I couldn't look you in the eyes. You looked like an angel. Your skin made me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. Oh, yeah, and he's running out again. Oh, he's running out. He's run.
You know how to use your voice. So all of that, like, I'm nervous, I know you're not underneath it all because you are a true performer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to trust every instinct you have. You have to. You were awesome.
Thank you.
You were awesome.
Attention.
It's a really interesting moment for Sheldon, you know, because I think he's been really struggling to sort of find that acceptance. And he walked in today dressed as Frida Kahlo, you know. That's so exciting. but putting on that mask is a way of kind of protecting yourself from the world. Do you ever feel like you need to wear a mask? Is that kind of part of why you do what you do?
It's a bit confronting hearing George ask me if I'm wearing a mask or not. For me, my mask was not all this. My mask was putting on a hoodie, covering up my face, and sneaking past people.
We need to sort of send out the message, you know, I like who I am,
Yeah.
and I want to encourage you to like who you are as well.
I faced my demons with George and mentoring, and I think now it's just time to get out there and show everyone I'm here to sing, I'm here to inspire, and I'm here to spread some love.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limit. She craves attention. She praises an image. She prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we've made her blind, so she tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. 'Cause cover girls don't cry after their face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing. The world can change, it's hard. No scars to you're beautiful. The stars and we're beautiful. No better you than the you that you are.
No better you than the you that you are.
No better life than the life we're living.
No better life than the life we're living.
No better time for you to shine. You're a star. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful.
You're taking people into a fantasy world, and you do it beautifully, Sheldon.
Thank you.
And you don't have to change a thing. The world can change, it's hard. No scars to you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing. The world can change, it's hard. No scars to you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful.
My struggle is that what I want to say is that, you know, anybody up here is here in long-term careers is about reputation. So what you're selling and saying, make sure you live as well. You know, make sure that when you're behind the scenes, that if you feel that and you say your scars are beautiful to people, now I'm just saying you've got a beautiful family up there and everything. I just want to know the real Sheldon, the real Sheldon.
I've worked so much with George and Delta.
Yeah.
This journey's been massive for me.
Yeah.
I didn't love myself before, and honestly, if we can speak honestly, I didn't love myself before, so it's a definite massive journey, and I'm starting to learn to love it.
One of the great things about this world of music is that we get to be who the hell we want to be.
Absolutely.
And I didn't like myself when I was like 17-year-old, so I became Boy George. And you know what? You are such a shining example of...
Thank you.
Not only of... You're so fun to watch, but you're, you know, an example of how Australia has completely changed, you know, and all the work that I started 30 years ago, it just makes me so proud to watch you. So, you know, I don't know who I am. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole fun of being able to dress up and show off and entertain people.
My mama told me when I was young, we were all born superstars. She rolled my hair and put my lipstick on in a glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you go far. Listen to me when I say I'm beautiful, and God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hold yourself in regret, just love yourself and you said I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Give yourself prudence, love your friends, so we can rejoice you're true. The religion of the insecure you. I must be myself despite my own. Hey, different lover is not a sin. Believe capital H I N. Hey, yeah. And all my life I love this reckless man. Mi amore por F.A.R. I'm beautiful in my way. Time makes no mistake. I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born this way. No medication to buy. Lesbian trend and alive. I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born to survive. Ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Right track. Baby, I was born this way. Hey, yeah. I wanna be the one.
George gave me Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper.
And he really wants to put his own kind of personality into that.
They wanna have fun.
But he didn't sound like he was having fun.
Oh, girls.
It was just too weird.
Fun.
If I say something's weird, you're in trouble. So far away from the original that it's unrecognizable. I mean, it's sort of, yeah, it's just too goth and it's a little bit too dragged out for me.
Is the idea there, though? The
It's
track?
a long way from where I think it should be right now.
Will I stay clear from a 5-people elimination with a beat, though?
He was not happy.
Something that's really big in music today is switching stuff up massively.
Look, you're not talking to someone who doesn't understand
No, I know
music.
that. I'm just saying.
fully
I'm just telling you that was my.
No, hold on. Shh, shh, shh.
You know.
If you want to do that and you think it's going to work, but I'm not convinced it's going to work.
George has supported me for so long, and I'm disappointed in myself that I may have possibly disappointed somebody today.
You really do have to trust me.
I do.
So I'd like to change the song to Katy Perry Rise.
Whew. Alrighty.
I won't just survive. Oh, you will see me thrive. Can write my story. I'm beyond the archetype. I won't just conform. No matter how you shake my core. And 'cause my roots, they run deep. Oh, you have so little faith. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Oh, victory's in my veins. You know it. And I will not negotiate. Just fight it. And be transformed.
Sheldon is very unique. Well done, baby. He's a makeup department's dream, wardrobe department's dream. He's modern Australia. Tell me what this has been like for you.
It's been the hardest thing I've done so far.
In what respect, though?
I think I came in saying, everyone love yourself and stuff, and I think the voice has made me understand that I've had to do that for myself.
I think for you, this has been, you know, a sort of revelation.
Reflecting on my time on The Voice, it hasn't been all smiles and rainbows. There's been lots of breakdown moments, lots of breakthrough moments. Just sitting here now, I'm realizing how big this experience really has been and how much work I put into, you know, Sheldon Riley.
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds brilliant, lie when you and I went forever wild. The crazy days, city lights, the way you'd play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul?
The second artist who does not have enough votes to win The Voice this year, Sheldon from Team George.
George, thank you so much.
Well done, you've done yourself proud.